I've got 10 of 8. The Red Sox are playing in Kansas City, so I'm going to make this quick. I got 10 minutes to try and do maybe 2 more videos because I'm a Red Sox fan. I live in New England. If you're from New England and you like the Mets or the Yankees or some other team, you're just being mean. It's just rude. It's just rude. That's just my opinion. I'm sure I'm going to get stuff from Yankees fans and every other fan because people hate Red Sox fans. We're jerks because we're so diehard about our team. But anyway, I'm not going to keep going on with that. Maybe just a little bit more. I love the Red Sox. I love them. Just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I love the Red Sox. So, single stroke exercise with on each hand, basically. Focus all on your fingers. If you're not familiar with the finger stuff, go back to my intro lesson for the hands. I'm going to try and label it like intro to hands lessons. All these other ones will be labeled, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, blah, blah. But we want to focus as much as we can on our fingers through the whole exercise. So I'm just going to do my right hand, then I'll do my left hand, just to show you what's going on with this. So I'm going to do it as, let's see, I'll do the 1 measure single stroke exercise. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all with 1 hand. I'm going to try and make bigger strokes with my 8th notes. My 16th notes, I'm going to try and use very little wrist to no wrist and all fingers. Then I'm going to release it and let them come back up and use the wrist a little bit to get the stick going. Pull the fingers in. So it'll be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Now, this is an idea that I actually came up with from one of my students kind of reminding me about this. Certain video games, when I was growing up, Nintendo, people probably don't, if you're younger, probably don't even remember Nintendo. Nintendo was the stuff right there. Nintendo. I had Gyromite, and I had Duck Hunt. It was like the first 2 games that came out, the original Super Mario Brothers. All I dreamt about for like a month was Nintendo. I wanted Nintendo so bad, and I got it. And that was it. That's all I ever wanted in life was Nintendo, and I got it. So my life is complete. I can get hit by a bus tomorrow because I got Nintendo when I was 10, and it was sweet. But there were certain games where it was a shooter game or something, and you would take the controller and put it on the table, and you would try and tweak your finger as fast as possible to get rapid fire for Contra or whatever the game was that we had to do that for first. Contra. Any of you people that had Contra, put the code up. I want to see how many people remember the code. Put that as a comment. The up, up, down, down. I'm going to leave it right there because you people that played Contra back in the day on Nintendo know that code. 30 lives, I think. And that was like perfect because you could beat the game that way. Otherwise, I could never beat the game. It was too hard. So, when you're doing your 16th notes, it's the same idea of trying to press that controller fast. You're just tweaking those fingers. And that's all it is. It's a controlled muscle spasm. That's the way that I explain it, and that's the way that I think about it, and that's the way that it usually works. Controlled muscle spasm, using those muscle fibers. I'm not sure if it's fast twitch or slow twitch. I think the bigger muscles are fast twitch and the smaller muscles are slow twitch, but I can't remember. I heard that somewhere. I'm just making stuff up. But it's a fact. Look it up on, I don't know, Muscle Magazine, something about bodybuilding and muscles and stuff. I don't know. So, that's all it is, just controlled muscle spasm. So again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 do it as a full measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 That's it. Single stroke exercises on one hand. All this is doing is helping you to break down your single stroke rolls. Just trying to give you different versions, different ways of doing it, so you don't get bored with just your basic 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and or just your singles back and forth. You want to keep it interesting. Break it up into different exercises every day, or every 5 minutes. Switch to a new exercise. So I've got like 5 minutes. I'm going to try and get probably one more video for now, and then if the Red Sox are getting blown out or if they're blowing somebody out, which that's what we're going to hope. Kansas City's been bad the last 20 years, so since like George Brett, so that you probably like the last 20 years. No, good solid 15 years. No, 20 years. They've been awful for the most part. But that's it. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to take a break for baseball. Talk to you soon. Peace.